Hey, what's up guys, it's englandDBZtoys here, and I am back here with another review. It's been so long since I've been able to do one, and I'm so glad that I'm back here to show you the latest figures that I've received, because I still have been collecting. Although I've been neglecting my englandDBZtoys channel a little bit, it's so good to be back and to be reviewing these figures. So today we're actually going to be reviewing the Dragon Ball Adverge 13 figures, and if you guys haven't seen these before, they are so cool. I've been collecting Dragon Ball Adverge for a little bit now. I haven't got all of them. I remember I picked up my first one when I went to London Comic Con a couple of years ago, and now I'm here with number 13, and this is possibly the best series that they've sort of released so far, just because the amount of characters you get and really the sheer size of that Purunga that you can see. So as you can see, it starts off with these little figures here. So we got on the front of the box Dragon Ball Adverge 13, and then we've got Dodoria, we have First Form Frieza in his pod, we have Zarbon, Piccolo, Gohan, Vegeta and Super Saiyan Goku, and we've got the Dragon Balls in front of them, which we actually receive at the same time. So going around the box, it's just similar on each side, just various different prints of the figures like that, and then some of the writing on that side, but they're really cool. And the main one which everyone wants to see is this one. So you get Purunga, you get Krillin in his Saiyan outfit, and you also get the Dende and Bulma as well. At the bottom right corner you've got Bandai and the Toei Animation sticker there, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Adverge up there. So this is the big box, all the figures on that side, and then you get a print of the figures this side, and also a sort of display with the figures from the 13 issue as well. So if you've never seen Dragon Ball Adverge figures before, then this is a great place to start. So releasing a few years ago, the first one, it's probably about 5 years ago now, they released the first set of Adverge figures, and they really encapsulate the chibi style. So the really small bodies and big heads, which I think looks great. They are sort of very similar to how the Dragon Ball Fusions game for the Nintendo 3DS looked, and I really think it looks fantastic. Purunga that they've released, so the big dragon on the right, is the biggest figure they've released so far. Everything else has been this similar scale, but outshining everyone in this set, I really believe that Gohan and Krillin in the Saiyan armor takes the cake, because they are so cool. I've always liked that design, and they really haven't released that many figures of Krillin or Gohan in that Saiyan armor. I know there's an old Gohan in the Saiyan armor, which is an Irwin figure, released really, you know, back in the day, sort of early 2000s or something like that, and I'll never forget my friend having it, and I used to absolutely love that figure. Krillin, I really can't remember how many figures there are of him in Saiyan armor. There's an HG figure, there's a high grade figure, and I'm not sure how many others there are, but let's take a look at these close up. So here we have on this side Frieza in his space pod, Dodoria to the left of him, and if I can zoom in and get focused on Zarbon to the right of him, these figures are seriously so good for their size. I really like them. Some of the HG figures that they've been releasing recently haven't been that fantastic quality. They've sort of differed from the old sort of HG style, but these really hold up their quality and they look fantastic. They remind me of like old school figures, but just done in such a modern way, looking just like the anime, and it looks really cool. So in the middle here we have Super Saiyan Goku with his torn shirt. It's really cool. So what they used to do, and let me get focused on Vegeta in the back so you can look at him as well. He looks really cool with the blast in his body. So Adverge at the beginning were known for the static figures, sort of in a very normal pose, a bit like the Vegeta in the back. But more recently they've been like sort of blending with stuff like how the Goku looks, so looking to the side, or even when we get round to looking at the Krillin and the Gohan, they've got their arms sort of folded at the side of them. And that's a really cool design that they've got going on. I know the Dende looks different as well, so let's continue. So at the back there we have Bulma with her arms crossed at the side. and also Krillin in the middle there, and then Gohan at the front. And I love these three figures. They look great together. Gohan's hair and their eyes. And it really, really does look like the anime. When it's on your shelf, you can make sure that it's creating some really cool scene that you want it to look like. And then on this side, we have Dende, who looks absolutely amazing, with Piccolo as well. The detail on these figures are fantastic for their size. Piccolo has his torn up gi. And Dende there is reaching his arms up in the air, summoning Purunga. And there's Purunga himself at the top. The details stay from the back of these figures, and you don't lose anything from turning them around. So that's the back of them. As you can see, the detail is not lost, and it really, really does look fantastic still. So if anyone was thinking about starting their collection of Dragon Ball Adverge figures, this would be a fantastic place to start. I have a friend who lives in Tokyo, so I actually got him to order these and then send them to me, and I paid for the product and the shipping, which means I didn't actually have to overpay for these, which is good, because being in the UK, a lot of the time we have to spend a lot just to get figures shipped to us, really, which can get very, very expensive. But on the flip side of it, there are websites which sell these, which actually do sell figures for a good price. I'll link a couple in the description below. I've been relentlessly shopping from globalfreaks.com and also from Hobby Genki. Hobby Genki are usually the people that sell SH Figure Arts, and then Global Freaks sell figures such as this and any sort of Bam Presto figures that come out. So it's definitely good to check them. So I'll link it in the description below. It's absolutely fantastic to be back making videos again. I know there's some of you that have been asking where I am, but as you can probably imagine, life just gets so busy sometimes with work and other priorities. So sometimes this figure reviewing takes a back seat, but I can promise you that I will be making more videos, and I haven't stopped collecting figures. As you can see to the right of me, I've got a whole big 2 Detolf shelves there with loads of figures in, which are just waiting to be reviewed. I've got a load of new SH Figure Arts, the new Bam Presto figures. Everything is just really good at the moment, so I've actually managed to find time to make these figure reviews for you guys again. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel grow, as well as commenting below and liking. Thank you so much. This has been englandDBZtoys with another review.